That's right, we're going full flag today. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanty Fierce. I make beginner and budget-friendly makeup tutorials. Today I'm going to be showing you this eye look. Now I don't have my false lashes on yet, but this is what I'm going to show you how to create on the other side here. And this is inspired by the Bisexual Pride Flag. I'll show you guys. I was so inspired by the colors of the flag that I decided to model today's look after that flag. And now I'm going to show you guys how you can do that too. Just one quick thing before we get started. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you know when my next video comes out too. Step one is to prime, and I'll be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. And I'm patting that out with my Precision Beauty Blender, bringing it up in these corners as well, and then take it underneath the eye. Once I have an even layer of the concealer around my eye, I'll set that with my Ciate coconut setting powder. While that sets, I'll just show you quickly all the palettes I'm using today. I do apologize in advance. I am jumping around between 4 palettes, but I mean, you can see why. It's totally worth it. So I'll be using the Morphe 35B Color Artistry. Now you will see me dip into the Ace Beaute Vintage Dawn and Scarlet Dusk today. You will also see me dip into another one of my NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. And those are the 4 palettes I'm using today. Now, because I'm going to be doing a lot of jumping around, I'm going to be doing a voiceover for the whole thing to make it easier on myself and probably easier on you guys too. So starting with my Morphe 35B palette, I'm picking up that purple color and I'm going to start to form the crease. Right now I'm more concerned with packing up as much pigment as possible. I'm not too worried about blending because I'm going to go in and do that afterwards with the pink to create a really nice gradient. It's important to note that I'm not actually going into my crease with this color. I'm going just above it because I have a little bit of a hooded eye. So I put my crease above so that my eye appears larger. And I'm also going to bring that towards the inner portion of my eye and a little bit down my nose as well to create a bit of a purple contour. Now I'm going to go in and pick up that hot pink color and I'm going to place that just over top of the purple in my crease. And same thing here, I'm more concerned with packing on color than I am with blending out, but I am blending it out a little bit more than I blended out the purple. I'm also going to bring that down the corner edge of my eye so I can blow that out a little bit later. Next, I'm going into Scarlet Dusk and picking up a light pink. And I'm going to use that to blend out the hot pink that I just put on. And this will help create a really blown out effect. Now, as I pull into the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to start to take it up into my eyebrow as well. This will also add to that contour look. Now, I do lose some of the pigment, so I go back in and add more hot pink. Now, moving on to that blue in the Morphe 35B, I'm going to start to place that along the outer corner edge of my eyelid and blend it in with the purple above. I'm only going to put that blue on the outer corner of my eyelid because I'll need space for the other colors I'm going to use. Now to cut my crease, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. And what I do is I start in the corner of my eye, starting to draw that line for myself. What I like to do is mimic the shape of an eyeliner that I would do along my lash line. This tends to work for me. Now I'm only going to bring that across about 2/3 of my eye once I start to hit that blue in the outer corner because I don't want to fully cut the crease, and this will help add to the smoky effect that you already see on my other eye. Once I have that line set for myself, I start to pat the concealer across my lid, once again only taking it about 2/3 across my eyelid And then I will pick up a loose blending brush with some of that blue on it and just place it at the edges and blend it in with the concealer. This will make it so much easier for blending other colors. Speaking of other colors, I'm going to grab the sky blue color and start to blend it in with that darker blue. I don't want to go more than halfway across my lid because I still have two other eyeshadows that I want to put in. Now I'm going in with a turquoise color from the same palette, and I'm blending it on top of that sky blue and taking it another 3/4 of the way into my eye, leaving enough room for the last color I'm going to use, which will be this light blue color from the Vintage Dawn palette. I'm going to bring that right into the corner of my eye and blend it in with the turquoise. Now going into Scarlet Dusk, I'm taking that dark pink color and using it to deepen up the pink crease that I've set for myself. Now grabbing my e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow and a brush, I'm going to put Disco Queen on the inner corner of my eye and start to work it up on top of all the lighter blues. So I'm going to go up over the light sparkly blue that I put down, the turquoise, and that sky blue, but not take it over into that darker blue on the corner. And this will lighten up all the colors and really give a good gradient like you see on the other side there. Now to start on my lower lash line, I'm going back into the Morphe palette, picking up the purple and creating an under eyeliner for myself. I'll slightly smoke it out and only bring it about halfway along my lower lash line because I'm going to go over with the pink as well, which you see me doing right here, and I'll begin to blend down that eyeliner for myself. Finally, I take a little bit of Pink Moon just to give it that one last blowout on the edge. Now, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to take a Body Shop black pencil liner and go along my waterline. I think this will just really liven up my look and make it look really sharp. Then I'm going to go in with the Hank and Henry liquid eyeliner in Blickety Black, and I'm going to create a wing at the corner of my eye, bring it across, but I'm not going to bring it across my whole eyelid. What I'm going to do instead is once I finish up with my wing, I'm going to go in and I'm going to add it in the corner of my eye as well. Now I'm going to take my Morphe Obsession lashes and let those set while I do my mascara. Now the false lashes are still setting, so I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation and just a little bit of contour. But I'm just going to go ahead and do that and my false lashes off screen because I can already tell this is going to be a super long video. So I've got my false lashes on. I did just a little bit of contour on my forehead, and now we're going to move on to contour on cheek. And for that, I'm going to use the same purple that I used on my eyeshadow. That's right, we're going full flag today. So I'm just going to pick that up and smooth it along as if it was my normal contour or bronzer, and then blend it out. That pops a lot faster. And then just smoothing that out, blending it, making sure there's no harsh lines. You know what? I like it so much, I'm gonna go up the side of my hairline as well. Now for blush, if you hadn't have guessed it, I'm totally using that hot pink that I used on my lid too. At this point, I was loving how colorful this look was turning out, so I just decided to go for it. And I put on a lot of pink blush, but I think it looks so good. So the technique that I'm using is to blend it out in circular motions as much as possible. Again, occasionally swiping backwards to try and smooth out any areas that are a little patchy. And now just to tie the whole thing together, I'm going to use that sparkly blue from Vintage Dawn as highlight. We're coming full circle here, guys. Ooh, yes. It's very subtle. Was not expecting that. I am just looking like cotton candy right now. This is a Pride look, so it's gotta have a bit more sparkle to it. So I'm just gonna add some jewels as well. I just got these off of Amazon. I've had them sitting around forever. And now I feel like it's time to do something with them. Here. Oh, I like that. Ooh. Let's see if I can do the other side the same. Oh, that actually turned out really well. Now, lips. I can't decide which one. Blue or purple? I think blue. No, purple. Purple. Starting with the Rimmel London Clear Lip Liner. I always use this liner for my lips just to make sure that I keep the matte lipstick in. I find with liquid matte lipsticks that they run a lot at first, so they're more likely to bleed onto your foundation. So I like to use this just as a bit of assurance that that's less likely to happen. Not saying it doesn't happen, but I'm way less likely to do it when I use the liner. Now I'm going over my lips with my purple lipstick, treating it like a liner first, following the white outline of my lips before I go in and apply more of the lipstick. I'm always really careful with matte lipsticks because when they're on and there is no getting them off. Lipstick mustache. Then I'm also lining the lower part of my lip before I fill that in as well. Again, being really careful. I cannot stress this enough. Matte lipsticks run. And there we have it. My bisexual pride flag look. Got blue, purple, pink up the wazang, and sparkle like you wouldn't believe. It's the perfect Pride Parade look, and I really wish I was actually going to Toronto and wearing this. I linked a couple of LGBTQ plus charities down below that you can donate to if you're interested. Let me know down below what you think of this look. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel while you're at it if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take it easy. I'm gonna try it on my cheeks first. Make sure it actually makes a good highlighter. Good though. I like that. Love it. Talk about a highlight. Woof. LGBTQ.